Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Good morning, everybody. And welcome to BAKTI-MIND project. Now, this particular workshop, of course, is targeted towards inclusive tourism in Kuala Lumpur. Why Kuala Lumpur? Why only Kuala Lumpur? Kuala Lumpur is a good example. There are DBKL has taken a lot of initiatives, and UST Malaya has made the right decision to link with DBKL. Besides, some of us have worked with DBKL for a long time to try to get Kuala Lumpur city universally designed. For us at BAKTI-MIND project, and for me at a personal level, there is a little personal interest. Next year, we are bringing to Malaysia what is called the 10th International Society of Physical Rehab Medicine World Conference. And when we bid for the conference in 2012, the prerequisite was to have the place already universally designed, not just barrier-free. So your input in this is going to be very valuable and well used.
So, a little bit about the Grand Challenge. The Grand Challenge is something that University Malaya decided to do because they want to have relevance in the research that we do in University Malaya with society. So this is part of the outreach or the educational program with society. At the same time, me being and many of us being in the disability movement and activism, we would like to see things moving, and because I'm from the research, we are from the research background, so how do research play a part in making policy and implementation? So we need to get the data, and meaning that we need to get the real information, the real stories, and the reality, of what's happening out there. And accessible tourism is not only for international tourists or mass tourism, it's also for the local tourists. If Kuala Lumpur gets it right, because this Grand Challenge is a collaboration with the City Hall of Kuala Lumpur. If Kuala Lumpur gets it right, and we could do something in this couple of years with this program that we have, this grant that we have, then you could have pilot projects, the real one, the one that works, the one that is based on grounded evidence of what is happening. So that's why we have a focus group of many categories of people. Yeah, those who are vision impaired, those who are deaf, those who are mothers with children, learning disabilities, physically disabled, and the elderly. So we try to get as much, because it's for universal design. It's not just only for disabled community, but for everybody, elderly as well, and others who are disadvantaged by many things.
Today is about ice breaking, getting to know each other, getting to know and sharing our knowledge and issues pertaining the topic of today on accessibility in tourism. So basically, just a brief overview. We have 4 different Grand Challenge. We have been divided into 4 groups. The 3 sub-Grand Challenge has been completed. First on the 8th, the second on the 12th, and then the third on the 13th. And today is the 4th sub-GC workshop. And hopefully this will be able to conclude the first phase of gathering information for us to put a draft and forward it as for us to benchmark where we are in Kuala Lumpur. Then we will be able to discuss further with DBKL on how to move forward with the current situation. after hearing several presentations today, I'd like to summarize it into 3 categories I see. One is the hardware. Hardware means the physical bits. The RAM is not there, or it's there, it's not properly with the right gradient. The staircase is there, but it's not with the handrail. There is a lift, but the lift is hidden. The design is not well pronounced. It doesn't have a braille. Those are the hardware, which is the design bits or the physical bits. Then there's the software. You all talked about the apps, the audios, the visual communication and audio communication devices. Yeah? We are now in 2015. We have no excuse, absolutely no excuse to not have good audio and visual devices, because it's available. Our technology is so advanced, yeah? So it's no excuse. So then, of course, very, very importantly, is the hardware. Software, hardware is the heart of people. So many have said just now, it's about attitude of staffs or general public and the community who have little care for those who have special needs. Or people do not really care for those who require a little bit more than they do. They think, well, I can survive. Why can't you? You know? I'm able to climb that staircase, so you should do so lah. You know? So those are the hardwares to me. So if you have to have a big heart and a soft heart to accept reality of life, that everybody is different. So those are the things that I see that has been mentioned today, the 3 important bits, which I like to summarize for today's event.